What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jasmine, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'll be showing you how I do some stitch braids. So as you've seen in the preview, my client brought me some inspo. Here it is again, and I'm literally about to recreate this same exact style on my client. So this is Desiree. She is my girl. She's been coming to me for a really long time, and she has a lot of hair. I also colored her hair. We do her red color, at the root touch up every once in a while, but she has a lot of hair and I love her hair. It's beautiful, and she is going on vacation and she needs some braids. So we are about to do this style, and I am using this product right here, Easy Edges Edge Control Gel. It is the bomb, especially when it comes to cornrows. I just feel like it really slicks the hair, any type of texture, really into those braids, especially when I'm doing stitch braids, because the stitch braid needs to be very clean. Okay, so to start off, I'm gonna do a row of box braids in the back. I'm gonna do 4 braids back there just to alleviate the tension of cornrows going all the way down to your neck, because that can cause some bumps at the back and we don't really want that. So I'm gonna put a row of box braids at the back. If you are not doing that for your cornrows, you should, even if they small. Just do a row of small braids just to, take the tension off the back of that neck. Okay, before I get to, doing any type of cornrows, I'm gonna go ahead and set my foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and part out these parts so that way I know the design and the way I'm about to go. I don't have time to be, single parting these braids. That's how you get crooked braids. That's how the braids, they just don't be looking right. Pre-part your cornrows. I think this style had like 6 braids, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, Miss Desiree has a lot of hair, so I need to be very precise so that way these braids can be clean, slick, very neat. You want your cornrows to be neat. And I think the best way to have them looking nice and crisp is if you go ahead and make majority of them parts to start instead of trying to just do it, as you go. It does save a lot of time, in my opinion. What else is going to save you sometimes is make sure that you pre-part out that braiding hair. So as you can see, I got braiding hair part at the back. Now, at some point, I did have to stop and set my braiding hair. But for the most part, I use that and maybe like a half of one. Because Desiree has a lot of hair, we don't have to add that much hair. That is another tip for stitch braids, cornrows, anything of that nature. When it comes to adding extensions, unless your client wants them to be big, you do not need to add that much hair unless your client's hair is short. Now I will say Desiree has a lot of hair, so because of that, I didn't really necessarily have to add that much braiding hair because her hair is already thick. It's gonna make up majority of the braid anyway. So I use majority of that braiding hair for length. So that way she got a little length. You want to make sure the braiding hair is a decent length away from their hair, so when they go to take this out, there is no difference between where their hair is and where their braiding hair is. Okay, so for stitch braids, it took me a while to learn how to do this, and honestly, I've been doing stitch braids for a while. I used to do them the wrong way. I tried the comb. I tried rubber banding all the parts down, which the rubber banding the parts down is a really good method, especially if the hair is super thick, because then you're gonna get really, really clean parts. But I just feel like it's a lot of work for the client to take out at the end, but it probably do last a long time because the parts are so, but that costs tension. You don't want all that trying to braid on top of rubber bands. But anyway, the method that I have found the most and that is most helpful for me for stitch braids is my nails. People are always like, oh my God, you can braid with nails on. You can braid with nails on. Yes, and it is especially helpful when I have to do some stitch braids. Okay, those fingers, you want some type of I even tried the nail ring. Didn't like that either because I don't know, for some reason it just didn't feel right. But having nails on, even if you just have those 2 fingers with the nail on to stitch with, I'm telling you, it's gonna be so much easier. If you are having trouble with stitch braids, try putting a stiletto nail on your pointer fingers. I believe that's the 2 fingers that I use. Sometimes I might use my pinky. That's a thing too. But I think right now I'm using my pointer fingers. And I will give a close-up in just a second of how I do that. But yeah, I'm just using my pointer fingers. As you can see, it's really a back-to-back, side-to-side motion. Just making sure you're getting clean parts and you are pulling, or not necessarily pulling, but tugging that hair into that braid so that way it creates that defined parting that you want. So yeah, if you are looking to see how stitch braids are done, or you know, just looking for a design for stitch braids, this is a good video to watch. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My name is Jasmine K, and I'm the all-around hairstylist. I can pretty much do it all. I love extensions. I love protective styles. I know how to do box braids, knotless braids. I mean, I know how to do a lot of protective styles, but I really like extensions, and I can do your natural hair. So it's a lot going on over here. Our color. It's a lot going on over here, but that is why I call myself, you know, Jasmine K, the all-around stylist. I'm Charlotte's #1 versatile stylist. I can do it all. You don't have to go everywhere and anywhere to get everything done when it comes to your hair. The only 2 things I'm gonna tell you that I do not do, and I just feel like people, I know how to do them, but I just feel like people who do these 2 things, that is their passion, and that is really what they do. They are good at it, and they are fire at it. And that is shortcuts, them pixies, and locks, like natural locks. Like I could do some faux locks, but natural locks and pixie cuts, I think those take very like dedicated people to those styles. Those people know what they doing, and for those 2 services, I just don't do those services just to be doing them, or I don't want to do them just to be doing them. I know how to do them, but yeah, so just stay tuned. As always, if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that subscribe button. There are new videos that drop on the Pretty Lounge channel every Sunday at noon. And yeah, I just love, you know, showing y'all what I'm doing. If you are keeping up with my story right now, I am loving my suite. The suite life is great. I'm glad to be back in the suite. I mean, honestly, I'm just happy to be in my little room. I just love it. And I had a salon, and I appreciated the camaraderie of being in a salon with other stylists, and our clients would come in and talk to each other. It was a beautiful thing. I loved being at my own salon. I thank God every day that I was able to own a storefront salon. But y'all, I am so happy to be in this suite. I am not gonna lie to you. So yes, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with what's popping at the Pretty Lounge. And make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below, and I'll make sure to get back to you. And yeah, I will see you all next week. Happy Martin Luther King weekend. Braids. Okay, it's a celebration this weekend. I hope y'all have a blessed week. And yeah, just stay tuned for the end of this video. Love y'all much. Our family is growing here on YouTube, and I just love it. Love y'all so much. Thank you all for tuning in. All right, peace.